Varna, being and becoming, living in the right path and growing whatever we are doing. So whatever we do in our life, we may be taking care of our family, we may be taking care of different things in our office or whatever we do, right? We should be able to grow in our life in each and every aspect. Important thing to note is our life is too complex. It's a kind of complex dimensions that we have in our life. We have so many things to take care in our life. Sometimes if we don't follow someone and if we want to take care everything by ourselves, sometimes we fall apart. Sometimes we become helpless. Sometimes there is nothing when we fall. There are many times in our life when we fall, but there is no backup. Sree Thakur is our soccer who actually absorbs the shock. When we fall, right? When we fall from high, Sree Thakur absorbs that shock and he shows us the path. Just one thing to share. In 2020, we were in a very bad situation, wherein my father was so ill. He had to go through a very major operation, and we had no other way to go back from Singapore. We had no other way to go but to go back. I had to send my family during COVID time to take care of my father because there was nobody to take care. We were like, we didn't know what is happening with us. It was so pathetic situation for all of us, for my wife especially. It was a pathetic situation because she has to take care everything by going over there. I was here alone. I was only able to worry about them, but nothing else. She had to manage everything in India. And we were sure that we are going to go back because I was not good here. I was sure that I am going to go back and settle down over there. But I don't know what happened. With the blessings of Sree Thakur, somehow we got inspired to come back. And after coming back, miraculously, which doesn't happen, we were foreigner at that time. My daughter, who was studying in a local school over here, we discontinued the school and went over there. After coming back, we don't know how, with the blessings of Sree Thakur, we got her admitted to the same school in the same class. I mean, this doesn't really happen most of the time, but these are the kind of blessings that Sree Thakur gives us. This is just a small example. These kind of blessings we get each and every time in our life. Each and everything. This is just one instance that I'm giving, which we passed through just recently. But after that, we were able to settle down. So these are few things which are not in our hand. So sometimes we think that, oh, I will manage everything. But literally, it's impossible to manage everything in this complex, multi-dimensional life. It's impossible unless there is a divine Almighty who sits on top of our head and who guides us miraculously or in whatever way which we don't know of. He guides us in such a way that we fall in the path that we have to go. So it's very important that we follow. And what is concentric life? Once a very famous person called Ray Hauserman came to Sree Thakur and asked that, please help me understand what is dharma in 2 words. I don't have so much time, Sree Thakur, I don't have so much time to listen to all your scriptures. Please make me understand in just 2 words what is dharma and what should we do. Sree Thakur mentioned, be concentric. These are the 2 words that Sree Thakur mentioned, which is probably the crux of this whole thing that we are doing right now. We are concentric to Him. Once we are concentric to the Almighty, our all things fall in line. If you notice, right, everything in this world is concentric. The whole solar system is concentric towards the sun. Even our galaxy is probably concentric towards something. In our office, if we don't have a manager to manage something, to manage a project, the project doesn't fall in line. We need to have a head of the project. So everything in our family, if you look at our family, there is a head of the family, which is the father of the family is the head. So there is everything in our life, everything in this whole world is concentric. So what about our individual life? Our family is okay, our office is okay, our social life is okay, everything is okay. But if we think about our own self, I am concentric about what? Am I concentric about my family? Am I concentric about something, my manager in my office? Am I concentric about some group, social group? Where should I concentrate? Where should I be concentric? That's the most important thing, my dear friends. It's very important that we be concentric to the someone who is superior, who is not a human, who is a superhuman. Who is a superhuman. That's why all the incarnation that came during different ages, Sri Krishna came as a human incarnation. Sri Krishna was not like in the air. Sri Krishna was a human incarnation of that Almighty. Sri Thakur have come in this Kali Yuga as a human incarnation in this world. Unless and until we get a human incarnation to see in front of us, we cannot realize what a superhuman is. Otherwise, we go to temples, we ring the bell, and we come back. It's not persistent, my dear friends. It's just a momentary thing that we do in our life, or we try to do in our life, and try to be happy. But that is something that can only give us happiness for a certain while, for a short while. When we are in the temple, we feel that positivity. We come to home, that positivity is there for a while, then that positivity is gone. But Sri Thakur has given us a holy name that remains, that keeps us positive each and every second in our life. When we go down due to whatsoever reason, if we do that naam, we become positive, we come back. So that's what our soul probably wants, to be positive, to be happy, to be connected with everyone, and most importantly, to be connected with our Creator, our Almighty, who can prevent us from all things which are unexpected, which we don't have control upon. So any of you who have not probably connected with the Almighty, I would definitely suggest that we should take the initiation as soon as possible. Initiation is nothing but, see, one thing is when वो माचिस का जो तीली होता है, that stick got fire, but unless we rub it on that rough surface, the fire doesn't come out. The wood has fire, but it won't unless you stick, unless you rub through that rough surface, it won't glow, right? So that part is nothing but the initiation. We have to initiate that glow that all of us have, and all of you know probably that all of us are so much powerful. Probably whatever power we have, we are just using probably 3 to 4% of our power, our mind power, our body power. So in order to enhance, we have to initiate and get connected with someone who is superior to us. So thank you all once again for coming. That's all I would like to say, and I hope Sri Thakur is here definitely in every satsang. When we pray to Sri Thakur, he is there. So he is with us, and his blessings, I hope his blessings will definitely encompass all of us. Thank you and Jai Guru.